Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Naturally KPT. I know it's been a few months, but starting PT school is hectic, it's crazy, and it's hard to do well in my classes and still create content, but I'm learning. So drop any comments below or tips that you have in the comments, and let me know what you think I should do to just try to navigate my way through YouTube and school at the same time. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about 5 things that I learned in my first full semester of PT school and some things that you should know before going into PT school. So just a quick rundown. I took 6 classes, which were like 18 credits this semester. We had 1 day of lab in person. That was Mondays, pretty much all day 3 labs, like 9 to 4. And we had Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Zoom online as usual. And it was about 6 to 8 hours every day. Thursdays were the short days, but yeah, the days were pretty long. Staring at the computer screen all day, that's mentally challenging in itself. So the first thing that I would say when going into your first semester of PT school is you have to be mentally prepared. Like, go into PT school with the mindset that yes, this is going to be hard, but no matter what comes my way, I'm still going to push through. Some ways to be mentally prepared is to just be realistic with yourself. You know, you can't expect to know everything. Like, that's why you're in school, to learn. So if you can't expect to pass everything and know everything, and if you don't, that's okay. Like, don't beat yourself up about it. Also, don't let the fear of failure consume you. And everything that I'm saying, I'm speaking from experience. Don't let it consume you, because oftentimes you're gonna feel like, you know, that imposter syndrome is gonna kick in. You're gonna feel like you don't belong here, like you don't know anything, but it's not true. And you just have to just think about it and then keep going. Don't sit there and psych yourself out and then end up doing bad. And also just understand that it's gonna come with setbacks. Like I already mentioned, everything is not gonna go your way. Everything is not gonna be perfect. But even with setbacks, take it as a learning experience and keep going. The second tip is your study patterns will fluctuate. What you did in undergrad will most likely not work in PT school. You know, how you studied for your anatomy exam is not how you're going to study for a research exam. You know, for anatomy, you might be a visual learner. For research, you can probably read the slides and understand everything and remember. But just learn it and figure out what works for you. Ask yourself, what kind of learner, you know, are you a visual learner, auditory, what? And just figure that out. And it's okay if it changes, because that's going to happen. It's not going to be the same from your first semester to your second, or from one class to the other. The third tip is plan out your weekly schedule. You cannot haphazardly study for classes. I made the mistake of doing that. You know, like if I had a kinesiology exam in 2 weeks, like that would be my focus, but then I'm neglecting all my other classes. So then once midterms and finals came, I'm spending so much unnecessary time trying to catch up, you know, doing notes when I should be studying. So set out your schedule in a way that you're still, you prioritize, but you're still focusing on all of your classes, not just 1 or 2. Fourth tip, have downtime. Downtime is so important, because being on Zoom all day and studying for 50 to 60 hours a week is exhausting. So for me, I didn't study on Friday evenings to Saturday evenings. and that was time for me to, you know, be with my family, relax, and just mentally rejuvenate myself for the upcoming week. And the fifth tip is, and I definitely learned this, do not take your prerequisites and all the requirements that you need to get into PT school, do not take them lightly. Because once you get into PT school, you're gonna realize why they required all these things. You're gonna realize why you had to take physics, why you had to take chemistry, you know, biology, and not so much the coursework, but the mental preparation. You know, you'll see why you took that GRE 3-4 times, because it's building your character, it's building that resilience and that perseverance that you need to make it through PT school. Yeah, that's my favorite tip, because I tell everybody that now I see why I had to do all these observation hours in different settings, because it's mentally preparing you. So that's it. This was a quick video. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.
Let's skip through that. There you go. Honestly, this might be my favorite to do. Also, like as a PT, there's like few things when you're done.
There you go. There you go. Hey.